Hey, what's up everyone? I hope you're all having a wonderful day or night, but for now, let's get into the video.
Guys, just a quick one. Are we all using ChatGPT as our dating coaches, or is it just me?
Now it's quite a lot of you. What's even worse, a lot of you are treating ChatGPT as your boyfriend. It's probably not as bad as it sounds. It listens to you, it doesn't require sandwiches, and what's probably even better, it only explains things to you, it doesn't mansplain things to you.
By now, we've all seen this man. Oh, woe is me. Well, not him, but just head of the pity party for men on dating apps and this male loneliness epidemic. And this is such an incomplete conversation every single time any man tries to have it. His whole thing is men have to swipe a bajillion times on dating apps to even get one coffee date. And if he gets maybe like 5 coffee dates, then maybe only one of those leads to a second date. Sorry, I got cold. But I don't know a single woman that is out here thinking that men have it easier than us on dating apps. I think we're not talking about the weirdo behavior that men exhibit on dating apps that women just don't. They just don't. How about the fact that women aren't just vigorously swiping, hoping to get as many matches as they can, and then proceeding to go through those matches and insult the men that they matched with? Like, I don't know any women doing weird shit like that.
And because you don't know any, they must not exist. Could it be that you don't know any because you are dating men? Could it also be that anytime you hear that from a man, you don't listen? And it's still quite funny, even to this day, whenever they're trying to make an argument about dating, they always bring in that point, male loneliness. It's not real, but let's pretend for a second it is. Men are lonely, women are not. How come? Men are single, but women are in relationships with whom?
56% of women have been described as unlikable at work. And that's not even some kind of rage bait headline. It's actually true. There was some research conducted last year by a company called Textio, and they scanned the language used in 23,000 appraisals globally. And what they found was that 56% of women were described as unlikable in their appraisals, compared to 11% of men. And what's even worse is that 78% of women were described as emotional in their work appraisals versus 16% of men. This pisses me off for so many reasons, but the primary reason is because for so long, likability has been used as a stick to beat women with. And it's holding us back because so often, especially at work, when we send emails, when we're talking in a meeting, we're thinking, am I being lovely enough? Am I being soft enough? Did I say please enough? Did I apologize enough?
Well, apparently you did not. Why would being likable in a workplace be important? Well, I don't know, maybe because you work in a team and your coworkers deserve to have a nice working environment. Because maybe if you work in sales, being likable is important, especially for your employer, since if you're unlikable, you're gonna sell pretty much nothing. And then that will reflect in getting a raise or being promoted.
Anyone else literally wonder who is giving men this type of confidence? You can't be over here telling me you're not ready for something serious when you've literally got a receding hairline. Like you need to get a move on and find someone and settle down before literally all of the hairs on your head are just gone. Just a thought.
Actually, I don't need to do anything. Just because your biological clock is ticking doesn't mean I need to worry about it.
I love my husband, but I don't trust my husband. And he knows that. Every man is one stupid mistake away from exploding his whole life.
Don't you think that every woman is also one
No,
stupid mistake?
I think we cheat, but we meant to do it. Like, we'll have premeditated affairs. We've already been in love with him for 18 months. I think a respectable husband and father can leave the house one day with good
And
intentions.
meet a brand new person they didn't know existed.
Slip into a sex worker, you know? Like, I just don't trust them, any of them.
Interesting.
I think 20 years from now, having a dick will qualify you for disability insurance. I'm in a good marriage. I don't know how I landed on that. And I tell people I'm in my 5th and final year of marriage. My husband goes, are you? Yeah, maybe.
Has he ever betrayed you?
When we were younger, he did. So he was my high school boyfriend.
Yeah.
And he split up with me at the prom.
Oh,
And I didn't even think someone could break your heart whilst you were wearing a tiara, but he did it to the song Lady in Red.
And then he decided to destroy his entire life by marrying you. You gotta love the argument. Men just happen to go outside, trip and fall deep first into a VJ. While women don't. They just fall in love and they are in love with someone for 18 months until they decide to cheat. We all know this is BS. I've been around for a while and I was never the hot guy. I just looked okay, dressed okay, spoke okay, smelled okay, and the most women I made to just hurry up home and shave their mustaches were married women. So no, sometimes if not most times, when some guy just happens to go outside, trip over something and falls deep first into your thingy, your legs were wide open. And this video shows how many men are trapped in their marriages with no way out. He already knows if she's talking like that on social media about him, she's absolutely gonna destroy him in a divorce.
What I'm about to say doesn't mean I still have feelings for my ex, but it genuinely does mind me. How can you be in a long-term relationship with somebody, them over so bad, that the person on the receiving end, me, has to go through so much therapy, so weekly therapy for months, talking about this every single week, trying to rationalize, trying to wrap my head around it, trying to heal and get to a place where I just simply can think about what happened or think about this person without getting incredibly sad, right? How can that other person who f***ed you over so bad, who clearly didn't want to be in a committed relationship, even though they were for years with you, and then within a 90 days, I don't know, a few months, move on to a completely separate committed relationship?
Well, I guess he didn't want to end up like the guy from earlier. And I get it. Every time you talk to your therapist about him, you feel sad. And is he supposed to come back just so you don't feel sad?
As a single mom of 3 kids, I will not be dating men that have kids.
Oh no. Whatever am I going to do now? I guess I'm gonna have to keep all my money, my time, my sanity.
If you are not licking the floor that I walk on, you are not going to be with me. Like, my standards are so much more higher now than before I had kids, which is insane. So if you want to be with me, you're going to have to be a stepdad of 3 kids. I have 2 boys and a little girl, and my kids are bad.
This is like 2 days after the market's closed, you're gonna take yourself off the market. No one really wanted you when you had lower standards before you had the 3 kids, and now you think, no, seriously, did you happen to open the door and saw a line forming? Because I really doubt that.
When somebody asks me, like, how do you know that? What do you mean? It came to me in a literal dream. I am a prophet. I'm literally psychic. I can see the future. I'm not kidding. I will have a dream and it will happen the next day. I know it's coming. You can't surprise me.
I believe her. I absolutely do. Oh, but fail, how can you? Well, how can you not? You just heard the lady. Unlike all the other psychics, she's a literal psychic. You heard that and it didn't convince you?
So fine, just makes me want to bark. Nice biceps. They look better as my pillows. You work out? No? Oh my god, with a body like that, I think you live at the gym. You're just out here by yourself? No girlfriend? Unbelievable. Do you need one? I would follow you home in a heartbeat. A man like you just makes me want to cook. Just want to be in the kitchen. Just have this urge to make you a sandwich. Do you want a sandwich? I'll make you one right now.
No, I want you to give a new meaning to the word doggy. Is women catcalling men exactly what women would like to hear? Alright, this is gonna be it for today. As always, I do hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, I still appreciate you for making it this far. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe and I will see you in the next one.